Hey peeps, so today I'm showing you how I created this wounded neck look. It's not a slit throat because there's so many tutorials like that already. So first I'm pulling apart a cotton round and putting some Elmer's glue stick on my neck. You don't have to use this, you could use lash glue. And I'm just taking those pulled apart bits from the cotton round and sticking them on. You can just straight up go in with latex instead of the glue, but I found this a little easier and I am sensitive to latex. You could also just pull apart cotton balls, but I only had cotton rounds. So now is when I go in with the latex. I was gonna use a sponge to place it on, but the sponge, it kept drying up in the sponge and getting sticky, so I just used my finger and patted it on the edges. This is just so it kind of blends in. And now I'm going in with just a basic powder. To set that in place, it also helps with the color, and when I blend any makeup on top, it's going to be a lot easier. So this is a color wheel, a cream color wheel, and I'm going in with that bright red shade. And I'm stippling it all over the wound. This is going to make the skin look irritated. Now, at one point, I think the next step, it's going to look like you can stop. It looks almost like a cut that's pretty much healed or starting to scar. So you don't have to go much further than this step right here where I add the deeper red. This is going more on the inside of the wound. And as you'll see, it starts to look like an old wound or something that's like a burn maybe. I'm just pressing it in with a domed brush. I like the texture it creates, and it really gets in the cotton texture really nicely, and then I stipple a little bit around the edges. Now to make it look fresher, I'm adding some Bloody Scab. So many brands make this. And I just took it out with a spatula. This stuff is kind of like Jello almost, like a Jello mixed with jam. And I'm just rubbing it on top of that wound, and I'm kind of letting some of that blood get away from the wound, so it looks like maybe you were trapped somewhere, and as it was bleeding, it kind of just scabbed over because you couldn't really take the time to clean it up. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day.